Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from Senator Allen Byrd Gymnasium here in Prince Albert. And we're bringing to you today the Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation 2021 Council of Elders Chief and Council nominations live coverage. We're going to get into it right away, and I just got we're going to have Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium come on right away. He's going to be addressing you guys, and we're going to get that going right now.
Well, hello everybody, Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation. I'm Byrd Gymnasium, the Head Electoral Officer. We're live right now, guys. We are live, and our meeting will open officially at 1 according to my notice. Just to kind of go through things, when I call order to the meeting, according to your Election Act, there has to be a chair appointed. It can be me. If not, someone else, and we work together. But it can be the electoral officer. But we're going to stick to the rules, okay? So we're going to be opening it up shortly, and we're live, Rod? We're good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go.
We're just letting you know what's coming here, and we're going to be opening up shortly. Thank you.
All right, guys, so that is Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium just addressing you guys, letting you know that we're about to get opened up here. And the nominations meeting is open until 5 p.m. today from 1 till 5. So officially you got about 4 hours right now to come in and do your nominations for Chief, Council, and for the Elders Council. So a little bit of everything, and I guess we'll get you guys into the scene here a little bit, right? Might as well get you guys into the scene. So this is the setup pretty much. I guess we'll go from the front door. So we got at the very front here, we'll go all the way around over here. So this is where people come in, and when you come in, you're going to get a sanitation package or a COVID smart package, which includes you get a little bag, a sealed package that has a pair of gloves. It's got sanitizing wipes. You'll have a pen in there, a disposable pen for you, so that way you can do your information, write everything down, and then you can keep that pen for yourself. And I believe they have hand sanitizers too, but I'm not 100% sure on it.
Okay, everybody. You got the camera going, Rod? We're good to go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, once again, I'm Byrd Gymnasium, the Head Electoral Officer, Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation. This meeting is now open. Now, under the Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation election code, members in Assembly must appoint a chair. That can be me. Is there a motion to appoint a chair? If so, who? It can be me, but we're just utilizing the rules. Okay, so I have a nomination for me. Show of hands. Is that acceptable? Show of hands, it's unanimous. I am the chair. Mark that down. Unanimous, show of hands. So officially, I am the chair for the meeting. Great. So I'm here for at least 1 hour accepting nominations for one chief position. This is the urban setting, although the chief position is for the entire band, and one urban position. All right? I'm accepting, and also Council of Elders. All right, there's 2 positions for that with this community. So we'll be doing that, and an appeals tribunal member will be elected here today according to your rules by show of hands. So we'll do that a little later on in the meeting. What's the criteria? You got to be 18, of course, to be a candidate. You must pay your candidate fee of $250 for councillor, $500 for chief. You must also submit a criminal record check. If you don't have it here, there's a self-declaration form we can fill out. We're also going to get everybody to do a residency form confirming they are a resident within their respective community. How does it work? For the purpose of this community here that I'm chairing, this is Prince Albert. It's the Prince Albert, city of Prince Albert. You must reside in for at least 6 months, and it says surrounding area. So that's the residency clause, because there is a residency clause in your Election Act. So again, we're here and we're open for 1 hour at least. I'll call a motion, and it can only be closed down by show of hands if everyone's satisfied that all the nominations have come in, okay? So here we are. Any questions, feel free, but we are open now for at least 1 hour to receive nominations for one chief position, one council position, and of course the Council of Elders. The appeal tribunal member, we will call it out later on in the meeting, and we'll find out who that is as well. Aside from that, when the meeting closes, there's a number of election staff that need to be appointed by the community. If we don't get an appointment, then later on we'll just appoint some staff, okay? So that's how we're gonna conduct the meeting and deal with the various positions that are to be dealt with at the meeting. Okay, so we are open for at least 1 hour. Any questions? Okay. Well, again, we don't have any elders right now. There is an elders position, council of elders, right? The only criteria for that is, it says in the act, they have to be 60 years of age or older. Yeah, is there an elder present though? All right, there, I think we have one, and we'll do that officially. So I've done my sort of election act business that I must do. If we can call an elder before we get going, that'd be great too. Maybe we can ask, or it's your elder, so I'll leave it up to somebody from the community. And we have a mic here. Remember, we are live streaming. We are on the Facebook site that we put up, and it can be shared. So if you're a member of that, it can be shared with other sites for Prince Albert. So again, we are open. However, we're going to wait for an elder to come and do an opening prayer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep. We worked okay, discrepancies with the act. We're just going to do the best we can for this election, and hopefully after the election. Yeah. It's going to be followed up this time because I'm in charge of the election, okay? It has to be. It's part of the process. But that's a good question. I appreciate it. I'm the one in charge, and I'll make sure that everyone must be eligible according to the act that's running for the certain elected positions that have to have the criminal records, that have to have the residency. Because once all the nominations come in from all the different communities, I'm going to be reviewing it, and I have 96 hours to produce a list of candidates. I'm going to be reviewing every candidate that's been nominated and be sure that they are eligible under this act because, again, it's a legal process, unfortunately. It's a document. So hopefully that answers your question. Yes. Well, we're going to have a Oh, no. Well, first of all, for the purpose of nominations, we're going to have everyone fill out the residency, swearing they are a resident of the community. However, I have 96 hours to investigate and check on that. When it comes to voting, we're going to have a live list with the clerks at each poll. I've already set it up with a contractor. We were going to try to do online voting. We can't do it. It's not in the act. We can't do it. We cannot have online voting. It's not in the act. We did try to set it up. But because we did all that work, we're able to have a live list at each poll. So the polling clerks are going to have tablets. So say you vote on Denner Beach or wherever, you're going to be marked off right away. I'm going to know here you voted there. Okay? That is set up. So that will protect from any potential double voting when we get into the election stuff. So is there an elder that could officially open the meeting respectfully? Ramy, come here. Can we call on an elder?
All right, so somebody was asking what time we're going to be open at. We're open at 1 o'clock from 1 till 5. Okay.
Again, there's an elder of PBCN available. There's two. Thank you, Miigwech, as we say. There's a mic there if you want to use it. It's COVID safe and clean. Thank you.
Just wait 1 second.
For 2021, and I would like to thank the Lord for bringing us all here and make us understand each other, work together, and follow the rules, make sure that everybody knows what they're doing. Lord, please guide us as we go ahead. Thank you very much.
All right, as mentioned earlier, technically we opened up. Now officially we're open with the elders' blessing. Again, we're here. This is the Prince Albert nomination meeting, okay, that we're holding for at least 1 hour. I have been selected as a chair for those that were in assembly at once, so I will be officially chairing the meeting. I'm also the head electoral officer. So we're here for at least 1 hour. After 1 hour, we'll add on a few minutes maybe because it took us 5-6 minutes to get through everything. It's just that I have to go for at least 1 hour, then I call to assembly to close it down. All right, so I will close it. I will call for the assembly within the hour officially, according to the PBCN election rules. Again, we're having one position for chief, one position for councillor. The residency clause applies to councillor. All right. Also, Council of Elders, there will be positions available. We also have to elect an appeal tribunal member here at this assembly. And that name will go on there, and there's a document for that person to sign, the appeal tribunal member. Council of Elders, you must be 60 years of age or older. The appeal tribunal member, you just have to be a PBCN member. That's decided here at the assembly, which I'm sure everybody's aware of, which you've done before. Okay? So that's what we're doing here today at this nomination meeting. If there's any questions, that's why we're here. We're here to answer. We had some really good ones about online voting and stuff. There won't be any online voting. We were going to try to implement it, but there's no provisions under your Election Act to allow it. However, we are going to have a live list, hard copy voters list at each poll and a live list. So I've set that up, and polling clerks will have a tablet. Once you vote, say here in PA, there's not going to be any second or double voting anywhere else because you're going to be struck off electronically. So that's been put in place. I understood there were issues with that in the past. That's not going to be an issue here with this election. Any other questions, rumors, complaints, whatever? But again, candidates, you need your nominator seconder here. Pay your fee today. All right? If you have your CPIC, submit your CPIC. You still have 72 hours, but I recommend you do it now. We'll also get you to fill out a declaration for a criminal record check as well, and a residency form. We're going to get every candidate to fill a residency form out. Because once again, after nominations are closed, I have 96 hours to review the list. I have to come out with a list, and I will review it. If somebody is ineligible, they will not go on the ballot, and it'll be my decision. Because we're going to stick to your Election Act. We're sticking to what this document says. So I just want to kind of go over that right now. Sir, you had a question.
So residency, when you're talking residency?
Yes.
So if I had a driver's license from Pelican, I wouldn't be able to be here to nominate?
Well, where do you reside? Where have you been? It really comes down to where have you been residing for 6 months, right? And it's the community, and it's the surrounding area. So for here, it's the surrounding area. Look at your act. Everybody has it. It's in here. Right? And it applies for everywhere. Like it's that community surrounding area. I think everyone kind of knows. So once again, it's beneficial. Sure, if if there's a question of your residency, provide additional documentation to me within 96 hours. Get nominated. All right? Pay your fee. Get your stuff going as far as being nominated. But I encourage you to produce maybe further on, because if there is a type of challenge or a question, then that'll help me make a better decision, right? Otherwise, I'm going to go with what documents are in front of me, okay, for the residency. It is in your act, surrounding area. And I got 2 legal opinions on it, and that applies for your communities, right? Same theory, same issue, same question. Yeah. Yes, sir.
My question is, and I believe I've asked you this before.
Sure.
At the end of the day here, when a candidate he is allowed to use the self-declaration of a criminal record.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, though, we are still relying on you as the chief electoral
Yes.
officer to say whether or not he's handed in a criminal record. But
Yeah.
yet you're bound by.
Well, I'm bound by this here.
You're bound by privacy laws to not show us these criminal record checks that a candidate showed. So,
Yeah.
So you're saying at the end of the day, but we're stuck on your integrity of,
Yep.
of saying whether or not you were.
Yeah. You have a good point there. All right. And let's put it this way. I will follow your act legally. All right. And I'm the officer in charge. All right. You got a point. I can't show your CPIC to someone else. However, you have to send it to me. There's no getting around it. I'm allowed to have a copy of your CPIC. And, well, yeah, but again, for this process, that's why I'm the head electoral officer. And if there's a challenge later on that I'm not doing my job, well, there's a process for that. Okay. Next one.
But still, at the end of the day, that we got to take your word for it.
Well, you take whoever's word is the head electoral officer.
See, 'cause we've had
Yeah.
troubles in the past
Yeah.
with that, right?
I can assure you I'll do my job. I promise you.
Glad to hear you.
I promise you I will do my job. I promise you. Because I'm a First Nation person from Manitoba. I'm an Anishinaabe, and I understand the importance of our governance, and I understand the importance of this type of process. So I will publicly assure you that I will review all candidates in each community that were nominated. They must comply with what this document says. And if they don't, I'll have to remove them from the list. It's that simple.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, sir.
From all the nomination meetings
Yeah.
I've been at, that's the first time that I can remember this question being asked.
Okay.
And the chief electoral officer
Right.
saying that to the people.
Well, I'm live, and there's probably 1,000 people watching right now. So, and again, I will be following this document. It's not what I say; it's what this document says. And I want to be very clear on that for everybody that's here and who's watching the live stream. Yes, sir.
I guess the question I have is about, you said you had two legal opinions.
Yeah.
Do you have your own separate lawyer from the bands?
I have one from the band that I've been assigned, and I have my own.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good to go.
Two opinions, right? Just trying to cover the bases because, again, it's serious stuff. But thank you. So we are open. And remember, I'll call a nomination an hour. But if you're not satisfied that all nominations have been cast, then it's up to you when I shut it down, not me. All I can do now, because I'm the chair, is okay. We're at 1 hour. I'm going to throw a motion out to close the meeting. Are you satisfied that all nominations have been cast here? So the assembly has all that control. Aside from all the other polling positions, now if we don't fill them here, I can also assign people to work as deputies, but I have to go through the motions and I have to state that when the meeting closes. For example, 2 deputy electoral officers, 2 polling clerks, and 2 computer clerks. Okay, that's what we need to assign for Prince Albert, okay? But that's at the close of the meeting. So there's business to take care of with the assembly. Also, the appeal tribunal member, that's going to be dealt with during the meeting as well. They're elected by show of hands. And that one individual is already elected. It's the elders council, which could be a ballot. And then, of course, the counselor and chief positions, which will be ballot, right? Yeah. There is no online voting.
I know that.
Yeah.
But wait, there are other bands
Yeah.
in Saskatchewan that have went online voting,
Yeah.
even though it's not
I've heard of that, yeah. Yeah.
because of COVID.
Yeah, I agree.
There's going to be people put at risk.
I absolutely agree with you.
So why can't PBCN make that exception?
It wasn't my decision.
Why can't we?
I understand that. And
That's voter suppression.
yeah, and I appreciate your opinion, and it wasn't my decision. Again, I'm the head electoral officer. I don't make those decisions. But I just have to let you know that we were going to do it, and we can't do it.
Who makes those decisions?
Band legal, administration in the band, not me, okay? It's not me. I'm not going to name names, but I was given direction, we're not using it. It was set up, and the rationale, once again, I know you used another band as an example, it's not in your election act.
I'm sure it has been in other.
Yeah. I don't know that, but we're looking at yours. And I understand, it was good, it could have been a really good thing, but again, it's about the document. So that's why we're not having it. All right, I'm just letting you know. I'm the bearer of the, the information here. Sir, you had a question? Pardon me? Here? Yeah, it's 1 hour. Yeah. No, what happens is once we close. No, once we close them, that's it. Yeah. Well, again, yeah, I went over the criteria, but once we close the meeting, that's it. After that, we will have speeches. It says 2 minutes for the nominator, 5 minutes for the councillor candidate, 10 for the chief candidate. It's right in here, and it says may, so it's not mandatory. If you look at your act, it says they may speak for 2 minutes. So because it says may, that means if they decide not to speak, they're not breaching any candidacy issues like with their qualifications or criteria. So that will occur after the meeting as well. So again, we're here open for the for all the positions. We will do the appeals tribunal a little bit later, but that has to be done here in assembly. All right. So right now we are here to receive nominations for the chief position, council position for PA, and also the Council of Elders.
All right, so that was Head Electoral Officer Burke Ratty just addressing the assembly and getting some legalities out of the way. We're open today. Nominations meeting open until 5 p.m. Come on down and make a nomination if you will. Oh, he's coming back on for something else. I'm going to bring him back up.
Just a reminder, and everyone please shut off your cell phones and stuff or go outside if you're going to talk, right? Or just shut the ringer off. Just a reminder, when we last checked, the maximum capacity is 30, so we're doing a head count, eh? After that, we can't let anybody else in unless somebody leaves. Darcy, you do that count, eh? And keep me posted on it. And that's the same for all other communities as well. Thank you.
All right, and as I was saying, nominations meeting is open until 5 p.m. today, so if you want to come down and nominate somebody, you have until that time to do so. We're going to be, I guess, going throughout the day. I'll take you guys up here right now as we go through the process. So we'll go right from the beginning. This is the entrance. This is where people come in. You're going to sign in. You're going to get a care package, sanitation package, and from there you're going to come all the way up over here.
So just an update, everybody, we can only allow 30 in. We may have to ask a few people to leave, unfortunately. Once again, that's because of COVID. I know it's frustrating, but COVID has really affected a lot of stuff. Yes, sir.
What happens if you have a candidate and their nominators outside the door waiting to get in there, waiting for someone to leave?
Well, the other candidates and their nominators can leave, right? You've already done your work and come back after the meeting is ended and we do the speeches. We just keep them funneling in. That's how I always do my nomination meeting with COVID. If we hit the maximum, we can't allow anybody in. All right, and we just have to work with it. We have to work with it. Unfortunately, that's what COVID has done to these types of things, these events that we host, eh? Yes, sir.
Can I do a nomination?
We're here right now. You can do it publicly here on the mic, but we need everyone to fill the paperwork out. I know traditionally in some of our communities, it's done verbally. Whoever it is, use the mic. Let everyone know who you're nominating, but we need the candidate and the nominee or seconder to fill out some paperwork.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're allowed to, yeah, please do.
Just wait.
Let's look at the app. Read the app.
Okay.
Read the app.
Okay, you should be good to go.
Hi, my name is Brian McKay. I'd like to nominate Maxine Ballantyne for a polling clerk position here in Prince Albert. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Hello? Hello? It's not on.
It's on for the streaming purposes, not for the whole hall.
Okay. My name is Brian McKay. I'm a PBCN urban member, and I'm nominating Maxine Ballantyne for a polling clerk for Prince Albert.
Which position?
Polling clerk in Prince Albert?
Okay, put her down. Put the name down. Show of hands, is that fine? Show of hands, is that fine? It's for a polling position. We only have 3. Who's opposing? Well, it's majority, so not right now. It says majority. We only have 4 people voting on the entire assembly, so it won't pass.
Well, we need clerks, otherwise.
Yeah, I know, otherwise as I mentioned,
Person's gonna appoint
yeah,
them.
as I mentioned earlier, I'll have to appoint them. So make a note of that name. It didn't pass. What was the name again? What was the name again?
She's got it written down, Maxine Ballantyne.
She didn't hear it.
Oh, Maxine Ballantyne.
Maxine Ballantyne, put the name down. Then I'll appoint them to the community. What, you know, there's another board focus here, which is the candidate for chief of council, right?
Well, if that didn't pass, can I nominate somebody else to take your position then?
Sure, there's not one else doing anything right now.
Is for security position for the PBCN general election here in Prince Albert.
Hands up, Darcy. Is anybody going to vote in favor? For security, keep it up. Sorry, let's just make sure it's 15 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14. I see 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 16. So Darcy Nadawan is security. Thank you.
What, you guys are gonna make sure that it's not, we're gonna make.
Try to speak up louder. You don't need to stay here, yell, like talk loud because it'll pick it up. You don't have to be right there, just so they can hear. That's it.
Okay, you can go ahead.
All right, good afternoon, members. I'd like to nominate the position for chief. The person I nominate is Jason Linklater.
Is Jason here?
Jason is here.
Is he? Jason, come on up. Do you have a seconder? Is there a seconder? Come on up and we'll get the paperwork done. Jason, that's you? So he's officially, we got paperwork to do and he's your seconder. Do you have a seconder? Come on. And you're from here, the area surrounding area? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Just state your name as you're the seconder, and then we have paperwork for you, and we'll get the first one. Yeah, state your name. We'll get the paperwork going for our first.
I, Alton Michelle, nominate Jason Linklater for chief of Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation.
State your name. Seconder.
My name is
Louder.
Caitlin Linklater, and I second Jason Linklater.
All right, so we'll do the speeches later. Just say accept, and then we'll get the paperwork done. There will be speeches later, you guys. Nominate
Good afternoon, everybody in Assembly and everybody that's watching the live feed in all our communities. I'd like to thank my nominator, Alton, and my seconder, Caitlin, for the nomination, and I respectfully accept the nomination for Chief of the Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation. Pinigi.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So, first nomination is for Chief. Thank you very much. And that's how we do it, guys. That's how we do it.
As you guys see, this is the process from here. He's been nominated for chief. Going out there with his seconder as nominator, paying his fees and registering. And as I said earlier, nominations meeting is open until 5 p.m. today.
Just as a reminder, we still have 2 council of elder positions that are setting, and we again, for the Council of Elder positions, if we get 2 or less, then they'll be deemed elected by acclamation. If we get more than 2, then they'll, of course, will go on a ballot for the Prince Albert community, as well as chief candidates 1 and councillor candidate is 1 as well. And there's an appeal tribunal member position as well that needs to be filled at this meeting, and that's by show of hands. So they're actually elected. So later on, I mean, we do have our maximum here as far as assembly numbers go. That's something to keep in mind, eh? Council of Elder, the definition of an elder under your election code is 60 years of age. 60 years of age. That's the only criteria for Council of Elders. They must be 60. They don't need the criminal record check. They don't need the fee. It's a little different than, of course, your chief and councillor positions. Go ahead, sir. You had something to say?
All right, and going on with the stream, if you guys want to share the stream, by all means, you can share it. It is in a public setting, so there's no restraints as far as sharing the stream goes. You can share it on your own page. You can share it on any other page that has members from Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation on it. And that's just the best way to be able to get all the members to be able to tune in and watch some of the nominations that are going on here in Prince Albert today. So don't be afraid to share it. And if you guys are liking the stream, I appreciate that too. We're always looking for a little bit of feedback on how our quality is, so let me know, and we'll take your feedback as we go along.
Money order?
You have to pay today.
Yeah.
You have, yeah.
Gonna go in the room here and see there's a couple of questions. What time is this supposed to begin? So it started at 1 o'clock. We're now about almost 30 minutes into it so far. There was about an opening of maybe 10 minutes and speeches and stuff, so 15 minutes or so with some questions, all part of the process. How can we get access to the current election act? So I will ask Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium when he has a free minute here. He's just trying to do some paperwork and stuff, and then I'll get that addressed to you guys right away. Welcome to the stream, Corey Bear, Lisa Marie Cook, Miss S. Jones, Howard Bear Jr., welcome to the stream, guys. Carlito Custer, Arlene Clark. Stream coverage will be on right until 5 o'clock, as long as we don't face any technical difficulties, which sometimes we do come across every now and then, but we're hoping that today it won't be that situation. I'm going to ask the Head Electoral Officer right away that question for you. Summer Marasti, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm Derek Morin. Wayne Marasti, welcome to the stream. And Josie Morin, welcome to the stream. Are all communities going to be going live on this page? Well, I'll get that address too. I'm not sure, but I'll get that answer for you guys as best as I can. I'll have Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium address that for you guys, both those questions. And by all means, if you guys got any more questions, you guys can ask some questions, and I'll feed the questions to Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium, and then he'll come on the mic and he'll answer those questions for you guys. Ballarat, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Awanda McCallum, Ashley Cook. Welcome everybody else. If I didn't see your name, I'll see it next time around, and I'll welcome you in there as well. As I was saying earlier, if you guys want to share this stream, you can share it on your own personal page. You can share it on any other group that has Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation members in it as well. Anywhere where you can possibly reach some more of the members so they can be tuned in to watch the nominations meeting today here in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
Nomination is in. Are we good? Are we good?
Yep.
Are we good?
Yep.
Okay, Jason Linklater has been nominated for chief. Is it Alton? Is that your name? Alton, is it Nichelle? Is the nominator? And Katie Linklater, right? Is that how you pronounce your first name? Okay, Caitlin? That's not how it looks, but anyway, Caitlin, for the record, Linklater is the seconder. So Jason Linklater will be going on the list as a candidate chief. He's been advised of the particulars that he still needs to hand in, and he will do so afterwards. So once again, I will provide a candidates list 96 hours from this date, and that will be official. So this is the first chief candidate that will go on the board. Just wait. Reminder, because it's already 1:35 or so. At any time, there's two deputy electoral officers that can be appointed at the assembly, 2 polling clerks, 2 computer clerks. Just as a reminder. There's also the appeals tribunal member that needs to be elected here today, so that can actually happen as well. The speeches happen after the nomination meeting. Again, the criteria for the Council of Elders is you have to be 60 or older and a PBCN member. And then we have the chief and councillor positions as well that we mentioned earlier. Thank you.
Urban councillor?
Her?
Yep.
Yeah, just go there. Just go there. Do you have your seconder?
You can go ahead, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Franklin Carrier. I'm 75 years old, and I would like to nominate Clarissa LaRocque for urban councillor. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Joe Mackay, and I'm Clarice Lecoq's seconder. Thank you.
Is the candidate here? It's up to you. Say hi and just get in line.
Hi, I accept my nomination for PBCN Urban Councillor. Thank you.
Nominator, seconder, is that person here? Is the candidate here?
Some more nominations coming up right now.
Good afternoon. My name is Shirley O'Mani, and I am here nominating Clifford Ray as urban councillor. Thank you.
Get in line, please. You're next. You're right here, please. You 6 feet apart.
My name is Randall Daylight. I'm seconding urban councillor for Clifford Ray.
Right here, seconder candidate. Is that you, sir? Okay, you can just say hello real quick. Who's the candidate? Who's the candidate? Who's the candidate that you nominated? Clifford, you were the one that Where's Clifford? Clifford? Okay, just you can say hello, but then get in line. We need some paperwork filled out.
My name is Clifford Ray, and I'd like to thank my nominators. Thank you.
Right here. Okay, stay with your candidate. Get the paperwork done. Are you nominated? I'm nominated. Right there. Seconder. Seconder. You're the candidate. What position? Yep.
My name is John Rasti. I nominate Morris Bear for elder. And I nominate Dwight McCollum for urban councillor. I'm doing 2 nominations.
Okay, well, you're the nominator. We'll need you to come back after the meeting for 2 minutes. We're going to ask you to put it earlier. Thanks.
I nominated elder first.
Thank you very much. Seconder, let's go. Where's the candidate? Oh, you're right there. Good to see you. Yes.
Just waiting.
I nominated an elder first, and then I nominated a councillor.
Elder council member?
Elder, and then a councillor.
So for the elder position, you mean, right there?
Yeah.
Okay, who's that? Are they here? You have
Elder
to be
right here.
60. You got to be 60.
He's 64.
60. You're 64? Let's take care of it. So you're doing.
I nominated, he's seconded.
Okay, good. Just stay together, get in line, we need the paperwork filled out for the positions, and then what about, I thought you were nominating this gentleman too.
Yeah, I'm nominated.
And you're the seconder?
Yeah.
You can second it, yeah. But the council of elder position, you'll need a seconder as well.
My name is Morris Bear. I'm a Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation member, and I'm seconder for urban councillor Dwight McCollum.
You were nominated for elder too, right? Elder, yeah, you can say that you were nominated and you accept or whatever, right?
I was also nominated for elder, and I accept the nomination.
Then you just move on. Okay, and here's the seconder, I believe.
My name is Dwight McCollum, and I'm accepting my nomination for urban councillor, and I am also seconding the nomination for elder for Morris Bear. Thank you.
All right, so a couple more nominations there. We got some more people coming in. I got to move over there so I can adjust the mic for everyone.
Hello, my name is Andrea Custer, and I am nominating Tommy Clark for council.
Nominating Tommy Clark for council.
Hi, my name is Patrick Roberts, nominating seconder for Tommy Clark for urban council.
That is a seconder. Here's Tommy Clark.
Hello, I accept the nomination for urban councillor for Prince Albert, Dinigay.
State your name.
Oh, Tommy Clark.
Thank you.
Put your name and trade number there. Yep, write your name.
So we had a nomination for council of elder so far, a nomination for chief, and a couple nominations for council. Paperwork is being done right now, and once the paperwork is completed, then they'll officially go up on the board for the nominations board. And we're gonna zoom in on that at some point. Once we get some names on the board, we're gonna zoom in so you guys can see who's all been nominated. So far, anybody that's been nominated, including the nominators and the seconder, has come up to the mic and they have presented themselves, so everybody knows that it's an official or a legal nomination, and that's basically the process from there. There will be times. Yeah, I think the people are kind of bringing down the mask. I understand the concerns, so I will try to remind them as they come up to keep their mask on. It's just some people, they sound muffled and they don't want to sound muffled, so that's why they're bringing it down. But they're not as close, and it's double filtered, and the filter will get changed. I'm gonna say hello to a few of the people that are in the room right now. Bo Morasti, how you doing? Corey Bear, JBC, how you doing? Cody Pedersen, Crystal Mitchell, Kahoot, or Kohit, Wilma Olson, Travis Sewap, Alyssa Budd, Conrad Ballantyne, welcome to the stream. Farrah Linklater, Earl Morin, and Joshua Jason. Trisha Dorian, welcome to the stream.
Okay, guys, go ahead. Okay, we have another announcement. Rod, am I on?
Oh, no, wait.
Well, we can't wait, so it's...
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we have another nomination in. Clarice Larocque has been nominated for councillor, urban councillor. Lecoq. I am sorry, Clarice. It's pronounced Clarice Lecoq. Has been nominated. Frank McCarrier is the nominator, and Joseph McKay, or Mackay, what do you say, Mackay? Mackay is the seconder. That's official. Thank you. Who's that for? Okay, again, it's Burke Ratty, the head electoral officer. Just for the record, Clarice Larocque, oh, I have a hard, has officially, just for the record, she has paid her fee here today. She has her nomination form filled out, her residency declaration proving that she's a resident, and her CPIC. So I just want to let you know that everything with this candidate has been handed in here at the meeting. Although not everything has to be handed in here at the meeting, just for the record, she has handed everything in here for the record. And there's a check mark by her name. The check marks mean everything's been handed in at the meeting. It's not obligatory. Obviously, you read the act. Just for the record. Well, they won't be on the list, right? Those that don't comply with this in 96 hours from today will not be on the list with everything, because there's time frames after. If I don't get their CPIC in, whether designated time under their election rules or the fee, they're not going to be on the list, and there's no exceptions. Yeah. So far, yeah. So far, we've seen that, yeah. Very good. Just bear with us. Again, we'll have to be open for a minimum of an hour. Again, the assembly here closes the meeting. I'll call a motion if we don't see any more later. If we go over, we're allowed to go over. It's not, oh my goodness, all of a sudden we have to close in 1 hour. That's why the rules say I have to put it out there for a closing. If you're not satisfied that everything hasn't been submitted, we just stay open until that happens, then I call it again, right? But remember this, we still need an appeal tribunal member. We are an assembly, and we haven't had any names yet. We just need one individual that's here. Council of Elders, we have one nomination in. Remember the criteria is they just got to be 60 years of age. What we're going to do is announce it once the paperwork is filled out. It's not official till then. Can you nominate a council of elder? Yeah, the criteria is 60 years of age. All right, the 60 years of age. They have to be 60. And remember, there's 2 positions here, right, for PA. If we exceed 2 positions, then there'll be a ballot. If we have 2 or less, there'll be a claim at the end of the meeting if we don't get more. Again, I'll announce it when it's official. They already announced it, sir. They already announced it on here. If maybe you missed it, but it's not official until I get the paperwork back anyway. So, and I'll announce it.
All right, so I don't know if you guys got that, but basically everybody that's coming up to the mic who is nominated or who is nominating or who's seconding, that's kind of semi-official, but it's not official until the paperwork is completed and Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium comes on the mic and makes an official announcement, which he will every single time a name gets officially nominated. Part of the process, and we're going to be muting the mic every now and then in between. And the reason why we're doing that is because there's some members are coming up and they're giving out their treaty number. Then the clerk at the front has to confirm with somebody else, so they got to give out the treaty number. And we just don't want those numbers to get out there, especially on a public stream, right? So we're trying to keep it all under control by muting the mic and keeping the confidentiality the way it should be, right? So just so you guys know, that's the only reason why it will be muted from time to time, and probably going to be one of these times right now, actually. I'm going to mute her right now. But I'll be unmuted every time that Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium comes out to make an announcement. I will unmute it. Anytime that somebody comes up to nominate, I will unmute it. And anytime that I got to make any announcements myself in between, or if I got to answer any questions in between, I will also mute it or unmute it. And as I said earlier, nominations meeting is open until 5 p.m. And we're here until that time. So if you want to come in and nominate somebody, you have a little bit of time to do so. Still, make sure you bring a seconder, your nominator, and the person who's being nominated. Okay, you can approach the mic.
Testing.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Hey, my name is Eli Beatty, and I'm going to nominate Dennis Morin for Council of Elders.
Okay, go ahead.
My name is Bernice Dion, and I second for Dennis Moore.
Okay, and then that's Dennis. Dennis, you can come up.
Good afternoon. My name is Dennis. I reside in Prince Albert. I'm a PBCN member. I accept the position for elder.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
So I'm going to go over there. I got to adjust the mic a little bit so it's a little bit taller. It's just some people are tall, some people are a little bit shorter, so I got to make the adjustments as I go along. And they are starting to wear the mask. That's good, and you guys can hear them. So that was another nomination. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go over there and adjust the mic.
You can go ahead. You can come closer to the mic. Just speak loud.
Nominating Margaret Michelle as an elder.
Okay, who's the seconder? Seconder?
Seconder for Margaret Michelle for elder.
Hey, can you state your name?
Robert Custer.
Thank you. And nominee. Here comes the nominee.
I accept the nomination.
And your name?
Margaret Michelle.
Okay. And you're accepting the nomination for?
What?
For what position?
Elder.
Council of Elders.
Council.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So that's another nomination there. And they're going to go and I guess there's a lot, there's a couple of groups right now waiting. And we'll go over here. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll go back over here actually. Right here. So right now they're just registering, signing, getting the paperwork done, paying their fees. And as you can see, none of the names being nominated right now. So there's going to be another update coming up right away from Head Electoral Officer Burke Ratty. I'm going to give him a couple minutes to finish writing that up, and then he's going to come over here and make an official announcement. He might be waiting for another person to get nominated so he can make a couple of official announcements. So we're going to have, we have the people that are coming up, nominating, seconding, and the nominees coming up to the mic and introducing themselves and, naming whether they're a seconder, a nominator, or a nominee. And then from there, they will come and register at the desk where they are right now, as you guys can see on your screen, and all the paperwork, all the legalities go through there. And after that, then the process goes to the board. So after that, that's when Head Electoral Officer Burke Ratty will go up to the board and update the board, and then he'll come over here and give you guys an official announcement on the microphone letting you know that somebody else has been nominated. Welcome to the stream, Angie Morasti, Warren McCallum, Robin Dorian, Keandra Linklater, Stephen McCallum, Calvin Cook, welcome to the stream, Jordan Morasti, Abraham McDermott, Joan Moran McKenzie, Wayne Morasti, Lowell Vandale, welcome to the stream, Roy, is it Natawes? I might have that wrong. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. It's not intentional by any means. Abraham McDermott, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And Dale Morin, welcome to the stream. Susan Morin, welcome to the stream. Adrian Clark, welcome to the stream. Aaron Bear, welcome to the stream. Vern Amarasti, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, Farrah Linklater. How you doing, Charmaine Cook? Welcome. Lisa Marie Cook, welcome. Rod Cook, welcome. Luigi McCollum, welcome. Bella Dumas, welcome to the stream. Mandy Des, Keewatin Bird, Donna Marasti, Madeline Marasti, welcome everyone. Adrian McCollum, welcome to the stream. Lorraine Sewap, welcome to the stream. Hilda Morin, welcome to the stream. Okay, you're good to go.
Hello everyone, my name is Maxine Ballantyne. I'm from the PBCN urban area and I'm nominating Maurice Richards for Elders Council.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So you're the nominated seconder? You're the seconder? Okay.
Hi, good day. My name is Brian McKay. I'm a PBCN urban member and I second the nomination for Maurice Richards as Elders Council.
Thank you.
Hey, have a good day.
Thank you. And you're the nominee, so you can come up, just introduce yourself, the position you've been nominated for. You can introduce yourself and the position you're nominated for and that you accept it.
Okay.
And please wear your mask on the mic, yeah.
Yeah, my name is Maurice Richards. I'm from Peter Ballantyne Band, Pelican Narrows, and I've been elected for Elders Council, and I accept for the...
You accept the nomination?
Hey?
Says that you accept the nomination? Thank you, sir. So that's another nominee, Council of Elders nominee.
I have another update. Dwight McCollum has been nominated for council. Oh, hang on a second. Stop. Stop.
Well, while we wait, I guess I'll do a couple more hellos. Welcome some of you into the stream. Candace Marasti, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Veda Ballantyne. Dorothy Clark, welcome to the stream. Mary Thomas. Joan Morin McKenzie, welcome to the stream. Kyla Ray. Christina Marasti. Olivia Dale, welcome to the stream. Jess Linklater, Keewatin Bird, Montez Cougs, welcome to the stream. James Custer, welcome to the stream. Kirsten Dorian, welcome to the stream. Welcome back, you waiting bird. Just waiting. There was about to be an official announcement, but there was, I guess, an issue, and they're just getting that sorted out right now. And then there'll be another official announcement right after that from Electoral Officer Burke Ratty. Currently, there's 2 people nominated for council, 1 person officially nominated for chief. There's a few others that are nominated for council and for the elders council, but we got to wait until it's an official announcement before it can be announced. So they are, like, as people are coming in and nominating and seconding, they're going on the mic and they're, introducing themselves and letting everybody know, stating who they're nominating, who they are, and what position they're nominating them for. How you doing, Dre? Welcome to the stream. Catherine Marasti, welcome to the stream. Joe Mitchell, welcome to the stream. Jess Linklater.
Okay, everybody, sorry about that. We just had to rectify the paperwork, so we have another nomination in for councillor. Dwight McCollum has been nominated for councillor. John Morestes is nominator, and Maurice Bear is the seconder. So there's another candidate. And just for the record, Dwight has gotten in his CPIC, has paid his fee. We've checked his ID. He complies with everything, just for the record.
All right, so that was another official announcement, another official nomination. So this is kind of the part of the process right now. You can come in, nominate, and second, and you have your nominee in here as well. But once the paperwork is officially done, at that point, you become officially nominated. Okay, sir, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Clifford Ray. I nominate Eli Beatty of DeChambeau Lake.
Okay. And
Pardon? My name is Clifford Ray. I nominate Eli Beatty for Chief of PBCN, Peter Ballantyne Band. Thank you.
okay, and so you're nominated. Who's the seconder?
Yes.
You're the seconder?
My name is Dennis Moran. I'm a PBCN member. I'm a seconder for Eli Beatty, running for chief.
Okay. And is Eli here too?
Right here. Yeah.
Okay, so you can get Eli to come up and accept his nomination. Eli, you can go ahead.
Hi, my name is Eli Beatty, originally from DeChambeau Lake, but grew up in Pelican Narrows. I accept.
Wait a minute, where are you from? You said DeChambeau Lake. No, you have to be from PA. You can't. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, for chief. Yeah, you can
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, you should be good.
All right, everybody, we have our first nomination in for the Elders Council. Maurice Patrick Bear was nominated. John Maristy was the nominator and Dwight McCollum's the seconder, so that'll go up on the board as our first Elders Council rep for this area. For Counselor, Tommy K. Clark's been nominated for Counselor for Prince Albert. He has paid his fee and he submitted a criminal record check. I've also seen his identification. According to all that, he qualifies to run for the position, the urban position. Nominator is Andrea Custer, and the seconder is Patrick Roberts. Thank you.
I thought it was another announcement, but it's not another announcement. We're going to move the stream over here real quick. And I'm going to mute the mic just so we keep the tree numbers confidential. Okay, you can go ahead.
I, Jessica Linklater, nominate Alton Michelle for Appeals Tribunal.
Okay. Is the nominee here too?
Yes, he's right there.
Okay, he can come up and accept that or whatever.
Now it's easy. Like I said, by show of hands.
Oh, it's the show of hands?
No, let's go. Like I say,
Are you going to accept it?
Well, I,
Because
Alton
you have
Michelle,
to still be voted in.
okay, I, Alton Michelle, accept the nomination for Appeals Tribunal.
Okay, everybody. Again, under Section 7, Appeal Tribunal member has been nominated. What's your name? Alton. Full name?
Alton Michelle.
Okay, listen up. This is the Assembly. Now, under Section 7, the Appeal Tribunal shall consist of one house member from one of the 7 communities. Prince Albert, Irvin. And the Appeal Tribunal members shall be elected by simple majority of electors at the nomination meeting. In each community, for further clarification, each community selects one tribunal member only. Each member must must have working knowledge of the policy procedures of the current administration for the purpose of understanding their role and responsibility.
Head Electoral Officer Burke Riley just addressing some of the election act to the people who are here in the assembly right now. So that's what's going on in the background.
For the record, again, state your name. Alton Michelle. Has been nominated at the meeting. Majority of persons here, done by show of hands if you agree. If not, it will still be open. So, show of hands if you accept this individual as the appeal tribunal member. Okay, keep them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many are here? 9, 10, 11? 11? Okay, hang on. Darcy, how many do you still have it? Take a shot. I'll do this voting. Tell me how many people are in here for the record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for who voted this gentleman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody here? 7? Oh no, you can't vote yourself. 8, 9, you guys? 10, 11, 12. You're not voting? Appeal tribunal member, who's going to nominate? Yeah. State your name. Alton Michelle. He's a nominated. If you don't have to vote if you don't want to. Right now we have 12 people who are saying yes. Darcy, how many people are here? How many? 22? That would carry it. That's the number. You can't come in. You can't come in. You can't come in. So there is coming 22
All right, so I'm gonna bring down the warning and join the room again. And let's see, we got a couple of comments in here. If I can answer them, I will. When does Pelican start? I believe it had the same start time, 1 through 5. I don't know whether or not the other ones are going to be streamed. Yeah, Myrtle, thank you for answering that. They did start at 1 o'clock. I'm not sure if they have streaming services or not. I only work directly with Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium, so that's why I'm here streaming this right now. I can't really tell you though if there's anybody else that's going to be streaming. I don't really have an answer for that. Lionel Clark, how you doing? Myrtle LJ says keep us posted on who's running. Is it Mikasu? How you doing? His mic is off. Yeah, the mic is off right now. Well, it's on now, but it was off, and I put on a warning for you guys so you know. The only reason why we're muting the mic is just for confidentiality purposes, because there's going to be tree numbers exposed. This is a public stream, sort of, and so there's going to be some people that are going to be watching it that, you know, we don't really want to leak all that information. So for that reason, we're trying to mute it in between when it's quiet. It will be unmuted whenever there's somebody coming up to do a nomination, or in the case like right now when I'm speaking to you guys, then in that case it'll be unmuted, or if Head Electoral Officer is going to come on, which he is going to come on right now.
Yeah.
All past it. Yeah.
He's about to come on right now and make an announcement, so we'll just give him a minute here. Somebody's asked him a question as we're going along. But he'll be coming on right away, so just so you guys know. As mentioned earlier, nominations meeting is open until 5 p.m. So if you want to come on down and nominate something, or somebody, you have until 5 p.m. to do so. There's been a few nominations so far, and I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more going throughout the day, but we'll see how that works out. Brooke Ready coming on right now. Yep.
All right, everybody, we have more nominations in for Elders, Council of Elders. We have Dennis Morin was nominated for the Council of Elders, so that'll be the second one. Elias Beatty was the nominator, and Bernice Dion, I guess it's pronounced, is the seconder. For Chief, we have another nomination in. Of course, the fee needs to be paid and the CPIC needs to be in within 72 hours or it will not stand. But for the record, Elias Beatty, nicknamed Eli, has been nominated for Chief. Clifford Ray is the nominator and Dennis Morin is the seconder. Once again, candidates, we are recording. The fee and CPIC still need to be in or you will not be on the ballot, and you have 72 hours, because 96 hours after this meeting is when I come up with the candidates list for Chief and Councillor. Very, very important that that stuff is in or you will be dropped from the ballot. Thank you.
That was another announcement by Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium. There's been another nomination for Chief, as he just mentioned. And so I'm going to go up here. Yeah, my mic was off temporarily. Connor Linklater, how you doing? Vicky McCollum, Larry Ratt, how you doing? And G. Scott Mitchell, welcome. Mandy Des, Bo Morasti, Verna Morasti, Stella Thomas, Georgina Linklater, Cody Ballantyne, welcome to the stream, everyone. Verna Morasti, welcome back. Well, Jay, I gotta erase your comment. I'm sorry, man, but way to keep this is not for accusations or any of that stuff. So I'm sorry, I gotta erase your comment. Try to keep the comments on the stream clean, guys, please, and no negativity. Otherwise, I will have to erase your comments like I just did. anything that you may want to take up with somebody else, you can do that off of the stream, or directly with them, but not through the stream where they can't defend themselves, or where other people are tuning in to watch. They don't want to see that kind of stuff, right? Negativity. Ava D, how you doing? Veda Ballantyne, welcome to the stream. Georgina Linklater, Trisha Dorian, Alphonse Sawap, how you doing? Warren McCollum, welcome back. Preston Mack, Eliana Budd, welcome to the stream. If you're planning to run, get your CPIC ready. Don't wait for the last minute. And yeah, that's important. Make sure you get that done. You do have, I believe it's 72 hours. You said originally said 96 hours, but I think that might be for something for council, and I think for chief is 72 hours. But you have a few days to get that all in order. So get all your paperwork in order, especially if you're coming in and you got it on hand. Bring it in with you when you're getting nominated, or if you're getting nominated, basically. How you doing, Alphonse? Welcome back. Anytime that there's an official announcement, head electoral officer Burke Ratty will come up and make that announcement for you guys. I can tell you that right now officially. We got 2 nominations for chief. We have 4 nominations for council and 2 nominations for council of elders. And then we have 1 nomination for appeals.
Okay, everybody, good day again. We have another nomination for Elders Council. That's 3 now. 2 positions, so we know there will be a ballot for that position, right? Because it's exceeding the minimum of 2. So who's been nominated? Margaret Michelle has been nominated. Nancy Merste's the nominator, and Robert Custer's the seconder.
All right, so another nomination for the council elders. So now there's 3 of them, which means there's going to be a ballot for them, and you will have to vote for who you want to elect. If there was 2 or less, then it would have been assigned, and therefore there would have been a ballot for it, or no voting on it. Excuse me, but right now the way it's set up is going to be 3 at least, if not more, depending if anybody else gets nominated throughout today. And so there will be a ballot for the council of elders. Carrie Ann, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Robbie Custer, welcome to the stream. Corrine Ballantyne, welcome to the stream. Martha Cook Big Heady, welcome to the stream. Becky Budd, how you doing? So, as I was saying earlier too, if you guys want to share the stream, you guys can share the stream. You can share it on your own personal page where some of your members may be able to see it, some of your friends and family. You could also share it onto any group page or actual page that has Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation members in it. The whole idea is sharing is just trying to get as many members aware of what's going on today. The nominations are going on here in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, and yeah, that's basically it. And also, if you guys are liking the stream, by all means, give us a like. Let me know how you guys are liking the stream coverage, the live coverage for today for the nominations meeting. Any kind of like is basically letting me know that you guys liked it, and if I don't get anything back, well, that just lets me know that I didn't do that good of a job. So by all means, appreciate your likes, and of course, if you guys are sharing, double appreciated for that. Taylor Linklater, welcome to the stream. Adrian McCollum, welcome back. We're here until 5 p.m. today, so if you have somebody you want to nominate, please come on down and do so. The mic will be muted from time to time, and that's only just to protect the confidentiality of each member that comes up who is speaking out their treaty numbers out loud. We don't want to get any of that stuff online for other people to be able to use it, so that's the only reason why we mute it. If it's not muted, then it'll usually be either myself, Rod Arriagada, who's speaking to you guys, or it will be Head Electoral Officer Burke Ratty as well. And then every now and then, whenever somebody comes in to nominate, we're going to have the nominator, seconder, and the nominee come up to the mic and make their announcements on the mic as well. So just so you guys know, if the mic is muted, it is for a good reason. Welcome back, Luigi. Welcome. How you doing, Horace Rat? Welcome to the stream. waiting for.
Okay, we have another nomination in for Elders Council. Now we have 4. Maurice Harvey Richard has been nominated. Maxine Ballantyne and Brian McKay were the nominators. So that's for Council of Elders. Once again, you need to be 60 years of age or older because in your act it says 60. That's basically the only criteria for an Elders Council. We're gonna have an election here for PA anyway, right? For this one.
That was Head Electoral Officer Burke Reddy making another update, another announcement for you guys. So we do have another nomination for Council of Elders. Now 4 people nominated for that. We're going to go back over here onto our main screen. Right there. And you guys can see that's part of the process. You can also see here we have, let's see. Just part of the safety protocol right there on the right hand side. You see the screen, the TV is set up, and it has protocols for social distancing, which you can see right now. Also for sanitizing your hands, and that's going to be coming up next. And then, of course, wearing a mask in the building at all times while you're in here. All part of the process of trying to be COVID smart, and it's part of our safety procedure. So. Just like when you walk in the door and you get your safety sanitation package, which includes a pair of gloves, hand sanitizer, alcohol wipes, and a pen. That's the way it's normally set up. We are Turtle Nation Holdings. My name is Rod Arriagada. I am your commentator, streamer, providing this live coverage through Turtle Nation Holdings. And we hope you guys are enjoying the coverage so far. The time now is 2:40, and we started here at 1 o'clock, so we're an hour and 40 minutes into it. And we have a bit of nominations up on the board. And we're going to keep covering this until 5 o'clock as we have more members coming in being nominated. How you doing, Christina L. Clark? Roy, welcome to the stream. Justin Morin, welcome to the stream. Is it Nataways? Roy Nataways? That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Rochelle Claudette. I think we got another announcement.
I'm going to do a call. It's been at least an hour to close the meeting. We have to have a consensus of majority plus 1 to do that. Well, so I'm putting it out on the floor. You decide if we can close or not by raising your hands. Where's my guy over there? Where'd he go? No, the guy we hired, Darcy. Darcy! Darcy, where are you? Darcy! Stop. We need to know how many people are here right now. We need to know how many are here right now. We can only have 30 because of COVID. I'm looking at the assembly right now, okay? Whatever's here. What do we got here, Darcy? Total, not including staff. What do we got for total count here, guys? Everybody sit in one position because I'm doing a motion to close the meeting. I need the assembly to approve it. Is it 29 including those two? 30? Okay, I'm putting a motion on the floor to close the meeting. We've been here for at least 1 hour. It must be, show of hands, do you agree? Okay, we got it. We just got Darcy, get a count. Okay, it is, everybody keep your hands up officially for the record. Darcy, do a count. Hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I have 23. What do you got, Darcy? 23, it carries. We're closed. Congratulations to the candidates. Now, as far as the polling staff, we only had Darcy Natowis. He was elected by members to be security. The other positions will be filled by myself. Thank you. We will go over the list. Alton Michael, or Michelle, right? Is the appeal tribunal member. It was passed at the assembly legally. For Elders Council, we have Maurice Bear, Dennis Morin, Margaret Michelle, and Maurice Richard Harvey. That will be 4 vying for 2 positions. For council, this is it. You have 4 council members for Prince Albert. That is it, running in this election. We have Clarice. Lala is your nickname? Yeah. And it's Lecoq? Lecoq, yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry, Clarice. Clarice Lecoq, nickname Lala, has been nominated. Clifford B. Ray has been nominated. Dwight McCollum, Tommy K. Clark. Out of the 4, though, 3 have submitted everything required as of today. They do have 72 hours. I believe Clifford Ray needs his CPIC in, right? Yeah, he did pay his fee, so hopefully he gets his CPIC in 72 hours, but we won't know until after 72 hours, right? For chief, we have 2. Jason, initials RG on the ballot. Linklater has been nominated. He paid everything. He showed his identification. He complies with the rules. He's given everything in as of today. Elias Beatty, Eli, has been nominated. Still needs to pay his fee and get his CPIC in. All right, we won't know those that are outstanding. We won't know what the result of that is until after 72 hours, 96 hours from today. And I'll call it at 1 o'clock. Well, what time is it right now, Rod?
It is
2:45?
2:45, yeah.
96 hours from 2:45 for the record. Deputies, hey guys, polling clerk, write that down. 96 hours from this time, right there, will be the deadline. That will be the deadline, 96 hours from when we close officially today here at, again, 2:45, Miigwech, as we say in Ojibwe. Thank you. Elder, closing prayer. Elder? Elders? Elder?
So we're going to have a closing prayer. I'm going to switch the mic over here and get that set up for them.
Elder? Now we're going to do the speeches after. Going and then we'll close it. So we close the meeting legally.
So
Please have an elder do a closing prayer, and then we're going to do the speeches.
the meeting has been closed officially. That's what Head Electoral Officer Byrd Gymnasium was just saying, and we're going to have an elder's prayer right now to close the meeting officially. And then from that point forth, we'll have some platform speeches, and we'll have each one of the members that are here who are nominated come up and do the platform speech for you guys. So bear with us. We're going to get all this going right away, and just waiting for the elder to come and do the prayer for us.
We'll close the meeting. And good luck to the candidates. And let's stay safe. I pray to the Lord that everything will turn out good in staying safe. And we'll say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil omen. Good luck, everybody.
The nominated. We're going to get the ball rolling. Councillor candidates. Okay, who wants to go first?
Can you get me a piece of paper? And
We're doing first call out. Councillor candidate and their nominator, please. First one's up right here. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to just do the speeches. That's you. That's yours.
Ni una na kaya nagskatotsik ya pesisyak. Kaya sto tegi skida makam Tommy dugmanag kaya sam dugmanag westkiat toskit. Malamit na at skigado nagiugawi tutak. Ipipewo pigi atmin ugusta. I'm here to support my brother who has asked me to nominate him for council. I have known Tommy since we were little children when our parents met each other. I have seen him raise his own son on his own for a long time. And I've known him to be always a hardworking man who's always done his best. For me, I think it's so important to note that he has been sober for 19 months. And he has turned to his Cree culture and his language. He has turned to elders and he has been working with youth for the last 3 years. He knows that's where his strength comes from. And I think this is a quality we should look for in our leaders, to be working with elders and to be working with young people. That's why I believe in him. With Tommy, there's no such thing as mamasis. He's always going to work hard. He's a humble man and he's an honorable man. I think he will work hard to serve our urban members. On April 13th, I humbly ask you to support my brother and vote for Tommy K. Clark. Dinige.
Next one is Tommy K. Clark.
Yeah, I got him on the screen set up, so you can just go ahead.
Okay, he's a timer.
Just over here on by the microphone.
5 minutes.
I have to wear my mask?
Yes,
Yeah?
please. Yeah, I can hear you good though.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Tanse, kasunata tawanan sedasun. That was given to me by our Cree elders, which means spreading the wings. And my given name is Tommy K. Clark, originally from Reindeer Lake, but I reside in Saskatchewan right now. I've been a youth worker for 11 years, working with Eagle's Nest, CCEC, and PAGC. I believe our Cree culture is a good practice because I've been sober for 19 months. And without that, learning from our elders, I would have lost my way. But I'm open-minded with that because my mom's a Christian woman and my late dad was a Catholic. So I don't preach denominations. It's your choice in what you believe in. But our Creator, our Cree way, is what helped me through my struggles, and we all go through that. We learn from it. And I'm going to advocate for the youth and our young people in the urban area and our elders. I want to do an elders project where I have support in. And I thank you so much for the nomination and for running for Prince Albert Urban Councillor for PBCN. Hey.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to ask the next candidate for councillor who is here. We're going to move along. If they're not here, it's on mandatory once again. Who's the next candidate and nominator that's here for councillor? Next candidate for councillor, who's here? There we are. Councillor. We'll do elders council later. There's no provision, but we'll still have speakers, okay? Right here. So write your names down. Thank you. 5 minutes. 2 minutes for the nominator, 5 minutes for the council.
Are you the nominator or nominee?
I nominated him.
Nominator. Okay, so you're the nominee. Okay. You can write down your name, and you're for council, right, sir? Okay.
Put her name in the... They'll let you know when we're ready, and we'll find them. You got her name?
Well, she can announce herself. I'm doing the names for the councilor and chief candidates. You can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shirley O'Mani. I'm the nominator for Clifford Ray, Urban Councillor. I'm going to give you a little bit of background about Clifford Ray. He was born in Sandy Bay, Saskatchewan. He's a Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation member. He was married to the late Virginia Ray. They've been married 35 years? 50? 50 years, wow. And they have 5 children, 2 boys, 3 girls, 25 grandchildren, 25 great-grandchildren. They were foster parents for 25 years. He's been sober for 45 years. He's traditional and spiritual follower of the Red Road. Employment history. He's worked for my parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, the community, elders, grassroots culture, and traditional values. He's worked with Midwest Diamond Drilling for 6 years, plaster and stuccoing Saskatoon for 5 years, competed with the Beaver Lake firefighting competition, also in Prince Albert, and he placed second. Was a tourist guide on the Churchill River, Friends of the Park, 6 years to the present moment. He's been an alderman for Sandy Bay for 6 years. Retired from Sass Power, 30 years. Shop steward, Island Falls Hydro Dam, 15 years. Clifford's accomplishments: Sandy Bay local trapper, fisherman, Northern Trappers Association cooperative president for 18 years. Partnership of University of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. You cutting me off? He set up free zones for Sandy Bay, N33 block, 5 areas. He set up river gathering with Sandy Bay and Pelican Arrow, Sask. Signed contract with Minister of Saskatchewan on researching the 350 years of history of trapping. Canada's first economic development by harvesting wild fur as grandfathers managed to conserve the area of the land. Set up Sandy Bay Fur Blocks Co-op. 10 years fundraising award to Hector Tubidat School. Okay.
Just wrap it up. Thank you.
Okay, wrap it up, he tells me. Clifford will give honesty, fairness, he's an activist, equality, and for all PBCN members. On April 13, 2021, elect Clifford Ray for PBCN Urban Councillor. And thank you for listening.
Okay, 5 minutes. Saturday, 5 minutes. Thank you.
5 minutes? Yeah, don't show it.
Okay, 5 minutes. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to thank my nominators and seconder. Like she said, I was born and raised in Sandy Bay. I did a lot of work, had a good history working for Island Falls in Sandy Bay and Sass Power. So I know what work is all about. I know our young people needs work. And I know we need to hang on to our traditional values, our land, what you call reckoning, and resource rulers, which is the government had made rules for us to follow. I think we need to take over those rules and make them so it'll benefit us in northern Saskatchewan. We do belong to the far north. We do occupy the land. We've been there. Our grandfathers have been there. And I had, a great benefit of working for trappers. I was a president there for 18 years. And we made a lot of friends. And when I left it, there was 9,000 members. So, this is what our country is all about, to assure ourselves by occupying and making sure that our children, our grandchildren, occupy the land that our grandfathers worked hard to hold on to. A lot of times the elders say, don't let go of the trap line. They fed my family. We heard them, and we worked hard to make sure that we heard what their wishes. A lot of them have gone down, You know, they elected a new president for the Trappers, and we had a phone call, and we'll work together, sharing ideas that our grandfathers planted in our heads, and I was one of them. So I worked all over, you know, to benefit my family. I've been married for 50 years, lost my wife 4 years ago. But she was my helper. She was my right-hand man, so to speak. She was educated. She had 2 degrees. You know, we did everything we could. When it comes to spirituality, I took her. Her wish was to go to Lac St. Anne. We did it for 20 plus years and took children. We took two kids with us every time we left. We added about 40 children we took with us to Lac St. Anne. Not part of my family, but we chose them. They'd come to us when we were ready to leave. You know, this is what it's all about. I worked for my community of Sandy Bay. I was a volunteer. I worked for the church. I worked for the school, and also for recreation. Recreation was good for children. For some reason, recreation went down the drain. We lost it 30 years. Our children used to enjoy meeting other children in other communities. We need to continue to do that. They meet friendship. We met friendship. There's sports, culture, and recreation. They enjoy themselves. As they grew up, they talk about it. You know, these are things we like to see our children. Them are our leaders, tomorrow's leaders. So these are things we have to look up to, look into, make sure that we represent the people in Sandy Bay, in the 8 Peter Ballantyne band areas, you know, and look back into our history. We have a lot of history. So far, new regulations have been added to our history. We have to make sure that we train young people to understand why our grandparents selected the communities we now live in, and our children, our grandchildren are living on them. We can't forget the communities that were set up by them. These are stuff important, our language, and the areas, the land that we have to select and make sure that we have community cultural camps for them, so they can go there and have men, women, teach them a culture that still exists in northern Saskatchewan, northeastern Saskatchewan, wherever. You know, these are things that we have to do. It's important. That's a message we had from our grandparents, the elders. We had many meetings in this hall here, and I always remember what they wanted. So one thing I like to say before I leave here is the importance of rethinking our spiritual culture. When our grandfathers had the pipe, everything in that pipe was left. Honesty, number one. Everything they talk about was right there. Okay, thank you very much.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great, thank you very much. Is there any more councillor candidates here? Are there nominated? We're trying to finish up. Well, for councillor, our elders, we're not doing elders councillor. City councillor, urban councillor. Okay. Nominated, or who's the candidate again? Clarice. Yeah, that's nominated, right? Okay, so come on up here, sir. We just need your names. Clarice, we need your names.
I know it.
You got the names?
Yeah, I'll be good.
Rod's going to put them in on the system. That's fine. Clarice, thank you, sir.
Could I take my mask off?
It's up to you. It's up to you, but try to be safe. Rod will let you know when he's ready.
You can go ahead. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, you're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Ready? Thanks.
Hello, my name is Franklin Carrier. Some of you know me. I'm a 75-year-old PPCN urban elder. I nominate Clarissa LaCroix for Urban Council in the PPCN 2021 general election. I believe in Clarissa Lala LaCroix as a leader for our urban position, councillor position, because she has amplified herself as a leader should. She is the most fair councillor that I can ever recall in that position, and I say fair because I've seen her treat our urban members with compassion and understanding like no other. She doesn't hold grudges. She always gives her calls, texts, and most importantly, she listens to her members. Since she's been in office, as well as she had received and given out over, oops, I think I skipped a page here. Being a notable difference, she is always there answering her phone for our urban members. As soon as she got into the office, she had hosted a sweet awareness conference for youth in October 2019, and she only got in office 2 months before. She then held Empowering Women Conference in June 2020. In January 2020, as well as she provided urban youth to attend the band-wide suicide conferences.
20 seconds. Thank you.
1 minute?
20 seconds.
Okay. I would like to the band members of the PPCN membership to support Lala LaCroix for urban councillor. Thank you.
Is it like hot like 2 words? One, and it's Clarice?
Clarice, Lala. Lala is a nickname. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, Rich, we're good? Yeah. Let us know when you're ready. We'll give you 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay, Rod, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. We're all fine. Thank you.
Okay, hello to all PBCN members, elders, young and old. In God we trust. Kimantumino. I would like to thank my nominator, Elder Franklin Carrier, who carries so much history within himself, and our library of good knowledge and wisdom. Thank you for believing in me, Franklin. And thank you to my seconder, Joe Mackay Jr. from Canoe Lake, Larange. And I would like to say that life has so much to offer when we work as a team. This is where we make things happen to make accomplishments in different areas, which is recreation, economic development, social issues, culture, and languages. We make things happen when we work together for the betterment for our Cree Nation within Peter Ballantyne Band. We have a lot of dreams and visions within the urban area. I am not promising anything, but with my hard work and as a team approach, we can make these dreams become reality. 1 second, 1 moment, 1 day is already a plan. And I look for different approaches and find things to make it work, and I focus on this all the time. Whether it's doing things the extra mile to help our PBCN to have better communities and move from the past and look into a better future filled with optimism and prosperity. This is what my vision is. We need more housing, more businesses to create and sustain ourselves with revenues. We need job creation, training for the young, and they can lead us into the future. We need to buy more land to use as collateral so we can borrow money to have more band businesses. I am not promising this and that. I take things as they come and work on it and try and resolve situations to the best of my ability. I will always work hard with the best interest in educational endeavors. We need our own First Nations education facility here in the urban area where we can get our urban membership under a band-controlled school from K to 12. I always wanted to work on elders' home for our elders, where we can own home care, where we can own the facility and have home care staff and create jobs and help with assisted in-house care for them. They took care of us. Now it is our time to look after them. But it takes a team and hard work and dedication to make this happen. This is my vision with the teamwork approach. Treaties the right to education, health, child welfare, culture, and Cree language. We have to keep fighting for these programs to help and protect them with the future of our children and our grandchildren. I will work on the Election Act to revamp it, and with the Chief and Council and the Elders Council. I have been very honored to have worked as an urban councillor for the last 18 months. It has been a challenge, and with this pandemic, COVID-19, but I made every effort to be at the office. In times like this, what I call is dedication to the urban membership. I am asking for your support to continue with my new challenges and work on new opportunities. He will see, and thank you for listening for my future vision. Kinanas komit na wow, sagi tuk, agasti wichi tuk. Yuguse, tinige.
Okay, excellent. Are there any more councillor candidates here with their nominators? Dwight? Is your...
My nominator had to go for a medical
That's okay.
appointment.
It's not obligated. So then, just for the record, nominator had to go, but it says may, so they're not obligated to be here. But we have the candidate here himself. So 5 minutes. Is he ready?
No, I gotta set up his name.
In a sec, he's going to put up your name on here so everybody knows who you are. Again, you're live streaming to 1,000 people or more. So Dwight McCullough.
Yeah. You're good.
I'm good. My name is Dwight McCollum. I've been an urban member pretty much since 1985. I went to residential school here. I used to play in this gym. Basically, I've been on and off. I've lived in Saskatoon. I've lived here, but I've lived in the urban area for over half my life. So I know exactly know what it is to be an urban member. The reason why I want to run for council is because I've been inspired by my kids. When my first child was born, it inspired me to go get a diploma in business admin. And I wanted to have a better life, give them a better life for my kids. When my twins were born, I had more inspiration to go after my degree in business administration. So after I got my degree, it was, I did do a lot for PBCN. I've worked in every agency you could think of. I've worked with health, I've worked with ICFS, I've worked at administration. Currently, what I'm doing right now is I've managed a business over at the hostel, which been open for over 16 months now. We've been open through the pandemic. All the people that I work with are very amazing. It's also their success that we were able to keep open during the pandemic. And I haven't had any turnover at all. So when people like to work with you and stay with you, you don't really have that many people, leaving your position and stuff like that. So that makes a good manager, which I believe I can bring to the PBCN urban membership. And it will, we can get to those visions quicker, and we can find quicker ways of doing this, working as a team, not only with the urban membership, but also the other communities too, so they can help build us up while we build them up too. So, it's just a thing that we have to unite everybody. So that's some of the things that I'd like to work on, and hopefully on April 13, vote for me as urban councillor, and I will work hard for you, and we can get to those goals as soon as we can. And thank you very much.
Thank you. I guess, and now we have, who's left? We're good? We're going to go to the Elders Council now, then the Chief. Sorry for going out of order, but we're going to, although the provisions don't really talk about it, we'll let the Elders Council member, who's here that was nominated for the Elders Council position? Who's here? Who's left? No? You got to be 60. You're a chief candidate, sorry. No. I said Elders Council. Is there anybody here? Otherwise, we'll move right to the chief one. Right here? Okay. We'll have the Elders Council candidate come up, and we'll give them a couple minutes as well. It's not in the provisions, but I thought we might as well, because they are running for office and it is a ballot. So who's first? Gentleman there? All right, please come on up and state your name. He'll give you the go-ahead. We'll do a couple minutes.
Sure.
You can go ahead.
A couple minutes.
Good afternoon, band members. My name is Dennis. I'm originally from Sandy Bay. I lived in the city for a few years now. I'm running as a member for the Elders Council. I hope to help out with our governing leaders. I would like to wish everybody that's running success in their endeavors, and I hope we have a good election that's free of scandals. I wish you a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there other Elders Council members that are here? There's Patrick here. Margaret, are you here? Margaret?
So right now we're just doing the Council of Elders candidates. That's where we're coming up. We just finished doing.
Give him a minute, a second. What's that? He'll give you the cue on put your name up and stuff on it.
Who is it?
Elders Council.
I don't.
Elder Council.
You are? Margaret? Okay.
You got it?
I'm just gonna fill in your name right now.
He's just typing your name in because everybody can see your name as we talk. So when he'll give you the.
Go ahead.
He'll give you the wave.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, couple minutes.
Okay. Good afternoon. I had ran for council 2018, and I got on as an elder council, and we worked as a team. The 12 elders, we worked as a team, but along the way we lost 2 elders. So it was very hard for us because we lost our chairperson. So they put me as a chair. And yeah, it was good that we had that elder council because we were there to guide and support the chief and council. Any discrepancies they had, they called us in to help them out, to guide and support them. So that was our job as elders, and it was really, everybody got together as a team. Everybody had a say from each community. So yeah, it was very nice to sit in an elder council, and I worked with the previous councillor. But anyway, yeah. So I hope this term you support me, and I'll speak on your behalf. I'm a very, very vocal person. Okay, thank you, and God bless you.
Thanks, Margaret. Okay, there's 2 others that were nominated over here. Elders, council. Maurice? Okay. Go ahead, for a couple minutes. I'll give Rod will give you the go ahead here. Elders, council. Take care. Maurice. You're Maurice Richard. Okay.
It's Harvey.
Harvey. Give him the cue.
Okay, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maurice Harvey Richards. I work at the Victoria Hospital for the past 5 years now. And also I've sat on boards on ICFS and also other boards for the urban. And I do believe I can help out in Elders Council. And basically, I guess that's all I can say for the time being. It's such a short notice. So I hope everybody has a good election this year, and everybody enjoys. So with all that, I'd like to just say thank you very much for nominating me and my seconder. And on 23rd, please support me for Elders Council. I'll do my best in this year's past couple of years coming up, or 3. So thank you. With all that, thank you very much, and God bless you all, and have a good day.
All right, so we have Maurice Patrick Bear. Is he here? Is Mr. Bear here? Or did he leave? Did he leave? Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on now to the chief candidates. 10 minutes for the chief candidate, 2 minutes for the nominator. Elias Beatty, where are you? We'll save this one for last. Elias Beatty, are you here? Or is your nominator here? All right. Okay, we'll get the nominator first. Nominator? Clifford Ray, Clifford Ray is the nominator.
Okay. Well, they can introduce themselves. I only have the banners for the candidates, right?
He's the nominator, he's the chief candidate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll go first? Okay, he's gonna go first.
Nominator first, and
Go ahead, two minutes, Clifford. Thank you.
Hello again. Yes, I nominate Eli Beatty, one of the Peter Ballantyne members from the Shambo area. I met the young fella in my travels with Laurence, and I believe he has the heart and to work for the people of Peter Ballantyne Band. He's young, and it takes a lot of work to stand up, for all band members and do what they can for their members. So, this is one reason why I had chosen Eli. I believe he does have the heart, to learn all it takes to lead the people. There are rules and regulations that has to be followed. There's no shortcuts. He's got to be a team player, and that's the reason why I had nominated Eli. So on April 13, choose and elect Eli as chief for the Peter Ballantyne Band.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, I got it already.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey.
10 minutes, rather.
Hey, my name is Eli Beatty, originally from the Shambo Lake. Grew up in Pelican Narrows. Well, the reason why I wanted to run was because the main reason was to protect the land and waters, because our land is being mistreated, just getting taken advantage of, and we're not getting anything out of it. Like the treaty land entitlement, that wasn't supposed to go through a long time ago, and I don't know, I don't think the land should be for sale. We need this land, these land and waters to for our children and our grandchildren to survive off of. Because if they have nothing, then there's no life, there's no water, there's nothing can survive without water. We need these waters. And if the water is polluted, you can't drink it, and all the fish will die, and so will the wildlife that depend on it, all the other wildlife. Because I grew up hunting, fishing, and trapping. My late dad, Ralph Beatty, taught me very well, and I lost him in 2012, but he trained me pretty well in surviving in the land. I went missing last year, May the 4th to the 8th, and a lot of people were worried. I was okay out there, and it was just a walk in the park for me. But I did get hungry sometimes. But, I still managed to get food, and I found a 22 in that cabin, and I had a full box of shells, so it was good. And, there's a diamond mine that they're operating by Pelican Lake, and the elevation of that diamond mine is higher than the elevation of Pelican Lake. And I know that they put arsenic in the water, and that's not good at all. It's poison. They use arsenic to extract the diamonds out of the granite rock, and that water flows down to Pelican Lake, and if we keep letting it slide, then It's gonna kill everything in the lake. And so I want to stop that diamond mine. It's only the chief has the power to do that. Also, I want to get elders' homes for every community, homeless shelters, work on getting housing for people that need it. I will submit proposals in band meetings, and I will notify the people before any such things happen and ask them for advice. And we'll work on detox and rehab centers. I'll give each councillor for each community a portfolio to do these. And I'm going to ask for wise counsel from the elders. Teach young people how to hunt, fish, and trap, basic survival skills. Keep the Cree language alive, because a lot of our young people, this younger generation, they're losing their Cree, and we can't have that. We have to keep our Cree language alive. We'll work on getting hotels and reserves for revenue, because a lot of people want to come visit our reserves. But when they come there, they have nowhere to stay. Get some places need fishing outfitters camps. That'll be good for revenue also. Give people jobs in the hotels, construction jobs too. I want to bring all this gang life that's happening in the reserves, is getting out of hand. Like, our young people are just killing each other, and people are just I don't know. Some people that don't like us are just laughing at us. So I would like to bring all the young people together as one regime so they can stop killing each other and join as brothers in arms, because I don't know, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, because a good leader never starts a war, but he's always prepared for it. And try to get in touch with our spiritual side, with sweats and Christian churches, or whatever people want to practice. So we need that. Yeah, we need all kinds of support here, like the detox centers, rehab centers, and make it all traditional based. And I want to get these survival camps, are called, for each community, so young people can learn how to live off the land, and just with ease, without any problems. So if they're ever stranded out in the bush, they can just make it out there, no problem, without starving or anything like that. As long as they have some snare wire, some fire starter, a knife should be the basic tools you need to survive in the land. And I think that's it. Yep. Then on April 13th, I ask for your support so I can make this a reality. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best to you. All the best to, of course, candidate there for chief. Okay, we have our other candidate for chief and the nominator, of course. Jason Linklater is the candidate for chief. Nominator, we've got Alton Nichelle. Yep. Nichelle, okay. Rod will get with you. It's Alton Nichelle. Alton is the nominator. Alton Nichelle. 1 second, he'll just do 2 minutes, and then 10 for chief.
The nominator can go ahead first, and then the candidate can go after that. They can go right now. The nominator can go right now.
Okay. Thanks, sir. I'd like to thank the elders for their opening and closing prayers and smooth transition of the nomination meeting. So I voted Jason Linklater. Jason, I worked with him for over 10 years now with PBC Health Services. For a very long time. He's sober. He has good work ethic. If you want accountability, transparency, and fiscal responsibility, that's what I observed working with my friend here. And he has a good idea and plan, his vision to work with the communities to come together to unite under PBCN. I helped him work with youth, and he also works with youth. And through my work relationship with him, working with the community all the way from the youth all the way to the elders, this is what I see he can do and unite us all together. So on April 13, if you want leadership, a team player, one who will unite our PBCN communities together and to have a positive and great future for PBCN, I like my nomination. I'd like you to support who I'm nominating as well, the Rod Jason Linklater. Aitinigi.
Okay, so now we have our last candidate, and it's for chief. 10 minutes. Rod will give you a...
You can go. You're good.
You can go? Everything's on there? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody in the assembly, and everybody that's tuning in to Facebook Live. It's my pleasure and my honor to stand here before you to put my name forward as a chief candidate in this upcoming election. Nuinanas Kumau Franklin, Margaret Anutsa Kagemiatek, to open the meeting and to close the meeting. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to take some time to, remember some of our visionary leaders that have left us this past year. And these are leaders that I was able to work with and learn from when I was a counselor back in 2003 to 2005. The first person I would like to mention is a former counselor from Deschambault Lake, Cornelius Ballantyne. We recently lost him. So I want to take the time to acknowledge him, thank him for his leadership. And another person I have a lot of respect for, my dad's best friend, a guy I learned a lot from, I worked with during my time in council, is former PAGC Grand Chief Ron Michel. So those are two great leaders that we've lost just recently, and I'm thankful that I got the opportunity to work with them and to learn from them. So moving forward here, I want to introduce myself to people who might not know me. My name is Jason Linklater. I'm 45 years old. I'm born and raised in Pelican Narrows, married with 5 children. All my children are adults. My youngest daughter just turned 21 here last week. And I'm 45 years old, so we started our family young. We raised our children the best we could. I'm also going to be celebrating 21 years of sobriety here coming up in June, and that's something that's really dear to my heart. Thank you very much. But at the same time, in saying that, a lot of our people struggle with this disease of substance abuse, and a lot of things come out from there, including mental health problems. And these are the things, that are dear to my heart. People that know me, they know me because, I work hard to advocate and help people that are struggling. Whether it's mental health or addictions or anything like that, I'm always there to help people. And that's why, my slogan for, the team is helping our communities in any way we can. And some people, they need more help than others. So we have to be, we have to have equity in helping our people. Some of us are, fortunate to work for the band and have other jobs elsewhere. Some people, are not fortunate, but we need to make sure we help all people. Wherever they are, the children that are hungry. We need to make sure we help, the single parents. Whether it's a single dad or a single mother, we have to make sure we help them. So mental health and addictions is something, I'm going to work on very hard. And there's a lot of good work being done in all our communities in Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation. And I want to commend all the frontline workers that that have been doing great work, especially this past year during this COVID. That our lives have changed drastically, and and we're still going to be dealing with this for a while. So I commend all those workers, and moving forward, if I'm elected as your chief, I'm going to prioritize mental health and addictions, help as many people as we can, one person at a time, one day at a time. That's what I learned in my recovery. And another issue that I'd like to focus is housing and infrastructure. All our communities, there's a dire housing crisis there. Not enough housing, not enough renovations, mold issues, overcrowding. All these different issues, contribute to our health. And when overcrowding, mold comes up in our houses, our children get sick, our elders get sick. So we have to make sure we kind of come together and think, okay, how are we going to work together and alleviate this housing problem, this housing crisis? Do more housing, do more renovations, tiny homes or anything like that. And infrastructure, this past year I worked on all the COVID infrastructure in all our communities. And, I've set up, working with all the communities, South End, Deschambault Lake, Pelican Narrows. We've set up, trailers for isolation, tents for assessment for COVID. And when I was working with the communities, I found out, even our subdivisions are lacking. We need to make sure we have subdivision projects in all our communities. And another thing too is accountability. But accountability, covers a lot of different things. One of the things is program accountability for all, all our organizations that we have, whether it's going to be health services, child and family services, our newly established education authority, and even in the band itself, in our audit there's 4 segments that we need to report to the government, and even in that audit we're so far behind. So we need to make sure our books are in order and we're able to get our audit done in a timely manner. This is a newsletter from that time I was on council in 2003, 2004. It's dated 2004. And communication is a big thing right now in our band. A lot of us don't know what's going on in our band, so we need to, prioritize communication. How can we communicate with our members to keep them informed and also engage all segments of our population, from the young people, adults, and elders? Look at what we're doing right today. We're meeting everybody, and everybody's listening in the communities, in their home, on their phone. Why can't we do that moving forward with our meetings? Have our meetings, available so people can see what's being discussed, who's there, and who's doing what. And even embrace the technology. There's apps that we can get made that'll be specifically for PBCN members to gather, to look what's going on in our band. Where are we as a band? And what is our vision? So the leaders that are going to be elected here for the 3-year term not only have the responsibility to set the vision for the 3 years, but they need to plan further than 3 years. They can't just plan for their term in office. They have to think further down the road, so we can make sure make sure there's a bright future for our children. Because there's so much social problems in our community, we have to face reality. Alcoholism, all that stuff we have to tackle, because even the issue of crystal meth, it's such a harmful substance and a thing to get off. So and work with organizations. For example, health services. We can do more in all the different programs, mental health, home care, long-term care. I know that long-term care, you know, the government says we can't do that. It's time we say, no, we're going to do what we want to do, because that's how we take care of each other. That's how we take care of our elders. You know, my grandpa is 93 years old. He just got taken home this morning because he wasn't at home here and it wasn't good for him. So he's back home, and that's how we have to, you know, we have to take care of our elders, like the candidate said here earlier. So long-term care is important. Kagitama our elders. I know in Nelson House they have a program there, even in Alberta. You know, it's time we just say, government, we're going to do things the way we have to. You know, our history is looking after each other, and you know, don't be united. It doesn't matter where you're from, whether you're from South End, Deschambault, Pelican Narrows, Saskatoon, Lawrence, Edmonton. It doesn't matter. You're a Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation member. You can go to the band for help, you know, to access these programs and services as a PBCN band member. So I humbly ask for your support on advanced polls. Election day. When you see my name on the ballot, make that mark beside my name, and I'll walk beside you as we move forward to a brighter future. You know, let's put our minds together and let's see what kind of life we can make for our children. Together we will, together we can. So election day, vote for Jason Linklater, and we'll get the job done. Thank you. Tinigi.
You can talk on that mic. Yeah.
Okay, we're ready? All right, everybody. Again, we did close the meeting officially. That's it for our candidate forum. I'd like to thank everybody for attending. Hands in the air. They're here to give their platform speeches. You can mingle with them or do whatever you like, okay? So I'm going to conclude it. We're done. That's it. There they are. They're campaigning. Maybe go approach them and in the different communities that you're from, and appreciate everything. Remember the polls, advanced polls are on the 8th of April, 13th of April is the main polls. Just remember, we will have a live list. We will be watching, protecting from any attempt of double voting. Once someone votes in their community, they'll be struck from the list electronically. Just a reminder of that. Any questions, give us a call. Give me a call, Burke Riley, your head electoral officer, PBCN, 1-204-228-4786, or toll free 1-877-231-7769. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best to everybody. Oh, thank you.
All right, everyone. So I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that will be the end of the nomination meeting today for Peter Ballantyne Cree Nation. This was a nominations meeting for the Council of Elders, Chief, and Council. And so we had some council members come up, or future council candidates coming up. We also had some candidates for chief that came up. Both candidates came up, and we had our Council of Elders candidates also come up. Everybody came in and did a little bit of a platform speech, giving you guys an opportunity to be able to meet everyone and kind of get to know what their direction is moving forward for the future of your community. So congratulations to everyone that's been nominated today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the coverage today. We are Turtle Nation Holdings. My name is Rod Arriagada. I put my name up there. I'll put it up there again. Well, I guess you guys can see because my name is pinned with Turtle Nation Holdings. But if you guys want to follow me, if you guys want to add me on there, you guys can do that as well. I'm always covering elections all across Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Ontario, and Alberta too. So we're all around, and you can follow me, follow us on Facebook, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. So cut off. Okay, so that's going to be it for today, and I was official now that we're now here done. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. You guys did an amazing job today, and we look forward to seeing you guys come April 13th for Election Day. It's going to be exciting. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you again soon. Cheers. Oh, and I guess I'll throw up our Turtle Nation Holdings commercial real quick so you guys can see who we are, and there's our website as well. If you guys are looking to hire us for any electoral work or anything else, like personally for myself, I do everything else outside of electoral work as well, weddings, anything else that you may need, let us know. Contact us, turtlenationholdings.com, and we'll do our best to take care of whatever it is that you guys need with our services. All right, have a great day, everyone, and thank you for tuning in again. Once, like I said earlier, we'll see you guys again April 13th. Cheers.